From Careco TV, one of the longest running outdoor programs on television today. Exploring the country and the coast in search of adventures. From the mountains of the great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean. This is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. This week on Americana Outdoors, we fly across the globe to South Africa with USA Bass.
Heading to Africa. Yes, this video is all about going to South Africa because we're fishing in a bass tournament, Olympic style format. We have a team of 8 of the best bass fishermen in the United States going against many other countries. I mean, this is an opportunity, guys. You want to talk about a cool tournament? I mean, I've fished tournaments my whole life. I've never fished an event quite like this.
Team USA travels to the Vaal River in beautiful South Africa to compete at the Black Bass World Championship for the first time.
16 hours. We got our rods, it looks like, so we're good there.
These top American anglers usually compete against one another, but here in South Africa, they've teamed up for country. Team USA is comprised of 8 elite American anglers, proud to wear the stars and stripes and represent the United States in South Africa. For the American team, this is unfamiliar water in a different hemisphere. But bass are bass, and these anglers are optimistic.
If we can figure out something special to catch a couple fish, above 2.5 pounds a day, along with some keepers, we could possibly pull this thing off.
The Black Bass World Championship includes teams from all over the world, including 5 teams from the continent of Africa. 13 countries are competing, and the host country has rolled out the red carpet for this 3-day cumulative weight event.
All right, so we're here at the flag ceremony. This is where we walk in to the event, and we carry our colors. We actually do a national anthem, our national anthem, and every country will do theirs. And it's really cool. So I've been in a lot of bass tournaments, guys, over the years, and this is a pretty cool organization right here, what they've got going on. Pretty slick.
Well, it's early spring on the Vaal River, and the anglers are getting in 2 practice days, attempting to get a handle on this foreign ecosystem.
Got us a bite, boys. That is technically my first South African bass right there. We've been shaking off some this week, and I haven't got to set the hook yet. So technically, oh, where's the crowd at? Anyways, South Africa bass. No more.
Boy, there's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh,
That's a fish right there, guys.
There's our best one.
That's the best one we've seen all week.
Okay, but let's have a good look at that fish now. Going down? Yep. Going down.
Well, leave it to me to catch a good one.
Going down.
Yeah,
That's
going
going
down.
Now that is nothing more than a textbook springtime flipping deal. The problem is nobody on the team's been able to flip anything out of a tree or lay down, and I ain't made 10 flips to the 2 days, and that's the best bite I think any of us had all week so far. And he was right in the good stuff.
The Black Bass World Championship is a 5-day event, with the first 2 days dedicated to practice, then 3 days for the actual competition. Each country will put 3 two-person teams on the water with a 5-fish-a-day limit. The highest cumulative team score after 3 days will win the gold.
Practice is all about figuring out what these fish will bite. And you pull up on a river like this, you think, throwing little finesse worms and drop shots and stuff like that would work really well. I'm sure at times it does, but what we've noticed over the last couple days, these fish want a bait that's moving, and they want a bait that has a lot of action. So we've been fishing jigs a lot and basically swimming them on the bottom.
well, this is my first time, and Africa, and probably one of the things that stand out in my head the most is just the background noise of wildlife. Like if you just listen, it's just nothing but background noise of wildlife. So a lot of the places we go fish, background, you got a background hum of vehicles or city life. Out here in Africa, wildlife noise everywhere. I like it.
Coming up, the competition begins in scenic South Africa, right here on Americana Outdoors.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Cause now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all's sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
As people who love the outdoors, we know what we stand for. We stand for fish, wildlife, and conserving the places they call home. We stand for the traditions we inherited and that we must pass on. We stand for great gear, fair prices, expert service, and memorable experiences. At Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's, we stand together for you.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, is brought to you by Garmin. Fight your fish, not your fish finder. Bass Pro Shops, your adventure starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Cabela's, it's in your nature. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors. It's day one of this 3-day competition in South Africa, where it's Team USA Bass against the world.
I think we're going to be all right. Team USA, looking to bring home the gold. We're going to give it our best.
You got, there you go. Good one.
You got a minute.
It's a rule in this tournament for some reason. You got to net the fish to even if not hurt them, yeah. Which I don't get, but we don't hurt fish. All right. We've been catching most of them on a jig and some on some little soft plastic creature baits. That's a small little one there. Not going to help us, but it's a bite, dude.
It's a bite.
There he is.
All right.
South Africans, maybe a lot of people over in this part of the world, call those boat ramps slipways. I have no idea why, but they call them slipways. And so, first couple days of practice, you know, Lionel Botha, he's from here, and he's like, yeah, the slipways, you know, you catch them on the slipways. And Canterbury and I are like looking at each other like, what the heck are you talking about, dude? Slipways. And then he calls docks, instead of calling them docks, they call them jetties. So that's not a dock, that's a jetty. It's a jetty. So, different lingo over here, but that's what they're on. They're on these concrete deals, and the reason they're on those boat ramps, basically, is because all that concrete comes out and drops into that, out of the river. Gives those fish a little bit of a hard bottom to spawn on.
Now, just when the Team USA seems to be getting a handle on this fishery, Mother Nature drops a new challenge: thunderstorms.
But we've been catching pretty regular. Our first stop, we caught a limit and caught a limit. And we just caught some right here. So the fish are really biting. Just catching a good one. That's going to be our deal right now. Lionel caught a pretty decent one on a jerkbait. I had a good one on my little rig here, but unfortunately he didn't stay on.
Good job. That's a good one right there, boys. Yeah, that's a 2-pounder, dude.
Luke.
That's a keeper.
Time for weigh-in. Countries are placed based on the cumulative weight of their 3 teams.
475, dude.
I don't have no
No,
idea.
it's 475. That's like almost 10 pounds.
Oh,
Because we had 489.
Catching bass is what the Americans do best. Converting weight from grams to pounds, however, well, is proving to be a challenge they weren't prepared for.
I don't know. The kilo thing's throwing me off, but I think they had 4 something kilos, which is good. That's going to be like 9 pounds again, I think.
Here are the standings after day 1. The Italians are leading the way. The host country of South Africa is in 2nd, and the United States is currently in 6th.
At Ranger, our dedication to real quality and craftsmanship runs deep. You'll see the rewards in every saltwater model we build. From our commitment to constant research and innovation to the design and construction of our own components, we're focused on solid confidence and lasting peace of mind. The Ranger Saltwater Series. It's a legacy of leadership engineered for optimum performance while consistently reinforcing the ultimate ownership experience. Learn more at rangerboats.com.
Meet the water's lightest 25 horsepower 4-stroke, the all-new Yamaha F25, the new standard and 25 horsepower portable 4-strokes. At just 126 pounds, it's got the best power-to-weight ratio of any 25 horsepower 4-stroke on the water. With performance that bests the previous Yamaha F25 and features like Yamaha's VTS for precise trolling speeds, batteryless EFI, built-in resting pads, and carry handles, it's the perfect portable power for small boats.
Hobie's Mirage Drive kayaks set the standard for fun on the water. Whether your passion is fishing, sailing, or recreational adventure, Hobie's got a kayak for you. Hobie's Mirage Drive mimics nature's proven designs for efficient and powerful propulsion and enhances your kayaking experience. Mirage Power, Mirage Performance, Mirage Drive. Hobie, enjoy the ride.
When I talk about Sunline, I think of one word: confidence.
Sunline FX2 is what I use for all of my frogging and flipping.
SX1 braid, which braid plays a big part in fishing line. Shooter, I'm going to use in those close quarter deals like flipping and pitching.
One of my favorite techniques in fishing the tournament trail is to fish offshore ledges.
We have taken the questions out of the equation.
Take my word for it. It works. It works, dude.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, has been brought to you by Yamaha Marine. Reliability starts here. Angle Coolers, rugged, durable, high-performance marine coolers. And by Sawyer Products. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors. Welcome back to South Africa's Vaal River and the Black Bass World Championship. Day 2 begins with Team USA looking to move up the leaderboard.
got her, got her. I got her. I got her. I got her. That's a good fish right there. It's a solid 2.5, right?
Come on, give me some fish bone.
2.5 on that one.
In this tournament, the 3 teams' weights are cumulative, so the Americans are hoping all 3 boats can make the right decisions and find the right fish.
That's what I'm talking about. A lot of decisions you make as an angler is just eliminating thoughts in your head. So what we just did, we just came from way upriver, came all the way up here to another section of the river that's a lot cleaner. And now that it's a lot cleaner, the first fish we actually see is a 2.5. She tried to crush my bait right at the boat. One decision, one fish, 2.5 pounds. That's what makes the difference.
This just looks so good for spawning. My gosh, the water's so clear. See, in practice, what's crazy is this was all dirty.
It was too dirty.
This was really dirty the first day of practice. We came down this way, and it just, it really cleaned up. So,
a bunch of carp were coming out of this dock, and you know, I might have got confused with some coming out because they was right there around that bit. But this one fish keeps coming back to that one area, and usually a carp won't do that.
We just hadn't got comfortable and settled in on anything, really. We've been sight fishing a little bit, wasted a little time on those. We hadn't found our groove yet, but that's okay. We still got time. Figure out something special. Lights out. We're just gonna keep making adjustments. Something comes together, we'll pull it off. That's what I do now.
The Americans hit the weigh-in.
Fred caught a carp on a drop shot, like before the alarm went off, like 1 minute before my alarm goes off.
Came up boiled. He goes, "Is that a carp?" I said, "No, it's a big bass."
I saw it and I knew it was like,
But carp don't eat drop shot.
That carp ate a drop shot, and he caught
In
it
the mouth.
And I had to net it for him because
I didn't know what to do after that.
Team USA inches up the leaderboard. They're now in 4th place overall, heading into the final day, behind Team Germany, Team Italy, and the home team of South Africa.
Yeah, it's an amazing crowd to know that everybody here is not just a local crowd, but there's crowds here from all over the world. So it's exciting to be standing on the stage, presenting our fish to the world, you know?
That's right, give it up, guys. Day 2's in the books. We are now in 4th place in the tournament. So thanks for watching, guys. We still have one more day to do. One more day to get a medal, hopefully gold. We got to figure out some stuff for tomorrow, though. But we all caught a nice limit again today.
The sun rises on day 3, the final day of the Black Bass World Championship. To capture the gold, the Americans will need to catch some big fish.
Probably for gold, we all needed about 9 to 10 pounds. And that's doable. That's still doable. Mark. Okay. That's definitely cold. Good job, Mark. That's what we need. Little small upgrades. Now that fish weighs what? 1.3? 1.4. That's a pound quarter.
Some anglers appear more tense and focused than others on this final day of fishing.
South Africa! Fred's a jumpy individual as it is.
Okay, that's better. Thanks. If I didn't just pound a monster, I'd probably had a heart attack.
Many said that we were just obsessed when we started, that there had to be an easier way to smoke food. As time passed, the Bradley family created a lineup of Bradley electric smokers that has made it easier for the novice or even expert chef to get perfect results every time they use it. Grab yourself a Bradley smoker and take your cooking to an all-new level.
Engel's got the original high-performance cooler and a whole lot more. Engel coolers, go with the original.
From out on the water, straight to the grill, and everywhere in between, Americana Outdoors has you covered. Our newly designed website features instructional videos, product reviews, and cooking recipes from some of the top contributors in the business. For even more Americana Outdoors content, sign up for the monthly e-magazine, featuring the latest outdoor news and trending topics in the industry. Don't miss out on your chance to learn from the pros. Visit AmericanaOutdoors.com now.
At Sawyer, we use the best technology to make simple products that keep you going regardless of your journey. So whether you're boating, hiking, fishing, camping, or hunting, we keep you outdoors with a full lineup of products to both protect you and make the outdoors more enjoyable. Sawyer, we keep you outdoors.
Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin, has been brought to you by Bradley Smoker, food smoking made easy. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. And by Hobie, Hobie Fishing Mirage Drive pedal systems. Welcome back to Americana Outdoors on the Black Bass World Championship.
We found a bunch of beds right here. I think we can catch a couple keepers to fill our limit. There's finicky keepers on beds, and we can't really see them that well.
Right now our plan is we've kind of thought about everything that we've caught this week with the team, and just about every big one has come flipping. So we're about 3 hours away right now until we are due to come in. It's afternoon. Hopefully, you know, basically we're fishing for what we think we can catch a big fish with.
Okay. What do you want? I think you'll hold the rod. I missed it. That ain't him. No way.
Got number 5. Not a giant, but definitely a fish, you know what I mean? We're gonna measure to make sure to keep the first one. Yes, it's him.
Fred, walk him back up here.
Go and motor it to the left a little bit.
Don't let him jump. Don't let him jump.
I'm trying to get him right into your net, dude.
South Africa. I'll sing the South Africa song. South
Africa! Woo!
South Africa!
USA, bro! USA! Ah! Woo!
Swallow.
We can go fishing now, but dude, aren't you glad we were patient? Yeah. I'm sure we showed a lot of patience on TV. Good net job, huh?
Well, you got under him.
That'll go.
Well, as the clock winds down, boats head in, and the crowd gathers for this tournament's final weigh-in.
Well, we upgraded since last you saw us.
Oh, really?
James picked up the flipping stick like we had planned, and busted a biggin'. 5-pound plus fish. So we got a kicker. We got that big fish we wanted all week in the last hour or two. So it just it's amazing how things work out, you know.
I think we're officially done for the tournament. So hopefully, I think the guys did pretty good. I think Dudley got a pretty good bag. I think Watson got a really good bag, and we got an okay bag. So, you know, obviously it's going to boil down to what these other teams did today. How good they bit, I don't know. But we did the best we could. Good job, dude. Enjoyed it.
The World Championship has come down to 3 countries: Team Italy, Team USA, and the home team of South Africa.
All right, so this is getting close, man. We got a couple more teams to weigh in. The South African guys just busted a big old bag of fish. I don't know, man. But I do know that Germany just caught 2. So this could work out where we at least get a medal. I don't know if we can get gold because South Africa's bringing the heat.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long 3 days. We say congratulations to Italy in their 3rd place, but it's the moment to crown the champions of the 13th World Black Bass Championships 2017 right here in South Africa. The local favorites, South Africa!
South Africa's home water advantage was just too much to overcome. Their anglers consistently finished in the top 10, and they take home the gold medal. Here are the final standings from South Africa's Vaal River in the 13th Black Bass World Championship. Team Italy wins bronze, the Americans capture the silver medal, and the host country of South Africa defends their home water and takes the gold. Leaving South Africa with a silver medal translates into success for the Americans. USA will soon be hosting this event at Lake Murray in South Carolina, and then perhaps someday even convince the International Olympic Committee that bass fishing is an Olympic event.
All the teams did so good. Again, we fished many tournaments in the United States, and this has to be one of the best, well-run events that we've all ever fished.
Back home, these anglers will return to fishing against each other. But this week in South Africa has brought them together.
All right, so we did it, guys. We came back. We finished second, which means silver. Silver medal. Silver medal. Fritts, Mark, James, brought the hammer down today with like a 6-pounder.
Good job with that big 6-pounder today.
Got it. Freddie got it in the net. It was crazy. Did you start crying when it got in the boat?
Almost.
Have a breakdown?
Yeah. The crazy thing was he said, I need to be in the last day because I'm a closer.
That's right.
Just bring him anywhere, any country, any place.
Well, everybody did great. I mean, it was really a fun event. Thank you guys for just being here. I mean, it was awesome.
This was great.
It was good. So
Good job, man.
Yeah,
This
thank
is awesome. You
Thank
can't
you.
duplicate this anywhere else.
Fred, my man. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for all the support. And hopefully we'll be standing here somewhere again next year doing one of these.
Will
maybe
you
in
come back
Mexico.
to South Africa?
Absolutely, we'll come back to South Africa. Yes,
Without a doubt.
So, thanks for watching, guys. Team USA.
Well, that's it from South Africa's Vaal River. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production.
Here at Big Bite Baits, we've got a big line of different plastics, and they're all a tool, so you want to have them with you all the time.
I made several checks in crowded areas flipping that right there. Just a 6-inch big bite creek-tail worm.
Here at Big Bite, we came out with 4 brand new colors this year. All 4 of these colors are going to be great fish catching baits. Definitely my #1 go-to bait that Big Bite has out right now is the Big Bite Battle Bug.
Big Bite is leading the way when it comes to innovation and colors.
Combining the best of old world craftsmanship with state-of-the-art technologies to bring fishermen everywhere a fishing rod that's feather light, extremely sensitive yet remarkably durable for any fishing condition or situation. Denali rods, tournament tested and tournament tough.
Tired of forgetting to set a recording or missing the latest episode of your favorite outdoors show? Check out Outdoor Action today. Never miss a second of shows like Americana Outdoors, Cabela's Fisherman's Handbook, and Whitetail Diaries. All of this at the press of a button, without a subscription fee required. Start watching your favorite shows when you want to watch them by going to OutdoorAction.com or through the Outdoor Action channel on any Roku device.